guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm gonna actually do a video that I've been wanting to do for like the past week and a half. I wanted it to be like the best video I could like possibly do, so look at me trying to do the best video I could possibly do. I've actually had companies send me a few PR packages, but this company is just like, when they reached out to me, I was like, okay, like, I see me. So I was so excited to share with you guys that COVERGIRL sent me over some PR, and I was so shooked. I took everything out of the boxes. There is that was one of them. So right here I have the eyes box. It has like all the palettes, eyeliner. So they did send over 4 of their palettes. Right here I have the Zodiac palette, which is this one. This one has all shimmers. And look, it comes with a little thing. I feel like senoras use this, you know, to apply their makeup. My mom used to use this back in the day. And this one's like, it has 2 mattes and then the rest are shimmer, so it's just these 2 mattes. This one has more of like the shades that I would use. I think this is probably the look, like the palette I'm gonna use for the look I'm gonna create. It has more like neutrals, you know, brown, your typical nudes. This one is very wearable, other than like these 2 other palettes. I mean, it has many shimmers. I really don't care for shimmers. I'm more of a matte person, and if I am gonna go shimmer, I might as well go big or go home. I'm gonna use glitter. I'm not gonna use a shimmer, you know. So I'm gonna probably just stick to this. I'm gonna be putting aside everything, like what I'm gonna do to create the full look today. We sent over 6 of their eyeliners. There's only 5 here. I promise you I know how to count. It's just that I already grabbed the black one. This is the silver eyeliner. We have deep blue. We have electric green. Deep purple. And gold. I wonder, I want to swatch, like, let's see, I want to swatch the gold one. Let's see if these are actually pigmented. I don't know, I feel like if I put them in my waterline, it's not gonna pop up, you know? Okay, so up next we have the face box. I was so excited when I seen that they sent over every single foundation shade. There is 20 shades of foundation, which is really nice because if you guys don't know, I do freelance, so I have every shade of foundation for my clients. I hope it's a good foundation though, so we're gonna have to put it to the test today. It looks a little like this. I actually really like the packaging. The packaging looks fancy. I like it. Over this mattifying skin primer, which we got the whole, hopefully it's gonna be like a full face of COVERGIRL. That is the goal today. Hopefully I have everything to do a full face. They sent me like the whole shebang, like foundations, concealers. I got the all powder foundations. I have 2 contour. I have blushes. They hooked it up. So here I have the COVERGIRL concealers. So the lightest shade they have is the light medium. So this is the one I'm going to be using on myself. Hopefully it's not too dark. So they sent over this cheek palette. I'll be using this to highlight, and obviously it has a little blush right there, so I'm going to use the blush. Over here, what is this? Ooh, they have 2 contour. It's a cream contour. I'm actually going to use this too. So we have Rose Rush. Then we have Bronze Flame. And I also got Blush Touch. I'm going to be using these two palettes right here because I was just going to use this one, but it doesn't even have like a good transition color. And this one does. This one is the Chic palette, and I'm going to go ahead and use that first shade right here. Parece que me eché algo. I was about to go get my lips done today, and the girl canceled on me. Like, I was really expecting to like look like Kylie Jenner by the end of tonight, you know? But no. Does that ever happen to you guys? Like, whenever you guys are so excited for something and then it just never happens? It's just like... And I actually said like, oh, I'm not even gonna talk about it because if I talk about it, it's not gonna happen. It didn't happen either way. But I'm actually excited to let you guys know that I am gonna be filming like the whole thing of me getting my lips done, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna go in with this shade right here to deepen up my crease. So I'm gonna go in with that next shade next to it. And I'm applying it into the crease as well. You're just basically building up the color. And remember that you always want to go back in and blend all the shades together. After every shade you apply to the eye, you want to go back and blend. I'm about to cut my crease, and to cut my crease, I'm using the Makeup Revolution concealer, and this is in the shade C3. And this small brush right here, a lot of people ask me where did I get this brush. This brush was actually given to me by Nayeli, but it's from her company. It's AV Beauty, so you guys can check that out. I'll just link it down below. I'm gonna use this darker shade right here. So I apply it at the outer corners of the eye first, like so. I don't move it around, I just build the color right there first. So now I'm using this Wet n Wild fluffy brush to blend out that shade. Literally my favorite brushes. Okay, so we're gonna reapply that same shade again. It is so much easier to pull your skin on the eye and you create that little fade or whatever. It makes a difference. I recommend it. I'm not feeling the blue, but I feel like is it too late to go back? It's never too late. I'm gonna show you guys how to cover a oopsie. I'm gonna use this big ass brush for big ass mistakes. And what I'm gonna do to cover that up, I'm gonna use that same concealer and just tap. That's how you cover an oopsie. You're welcome. Okay, I'm gonna just use this shade right here. And this one is from the Chic palette, and I'm just gonna use that shade because I'm gonna apply a little, just a little bit of glitter, just a tiny bit. I really wish you guys could see this up close because it has like some really pretty like little, I'm not sure, but it's so pretty. With my long nails, and it's honestly like, I'm so used to them that when I don't have them, I feel like I'm not complete. And look, it comes in clutch, trying to clean your eyeshadow. I'm gonna be adding a little bit of glitter. I'm gonna be using this glitter by Magic Collection. Guys, this glitter is bomb. So I focus it there and then I start kind of blending it. You don't want it to look too harsh. I'm gonna be using their mattifying skin primer. Okay, the SPF layer that extends the wear of makeup and provides hours of oil control for a shine-free finish look. And this retails for $9.96. If you have dry skin, I do not recommend this. I'm all for the matte in the summer. I'm not really a fan of a matte foundation for the winter. Let's hope that this color matches me because I don't feel like putting out all the foundations. I kind of like picked one up and I was like, huh, close enough. This one is in the shade Medium Cool. So they have the powder foundation and they have the liquid foundation. I've never used powder foundation ever, so I'm just gonna stick to the, what I'm used to. I always spread my foundation around with this flat brush, and then I go in with either the beauty blender or the brush I'm using. I'm using this Real Techniques buffing brush to apply my foundation. I always use the brush when I need to get close to my eyebrows. You don't want to mess them up. Okay, CoverGirl, I see you. I actually really liked it. Well, I am actually going to get a cream contour. I'm going with this shade right here. I don't really know how to contour my nose. I kind of just bullshit through it, So I'm going to use this Expert face brush to blend out my contour. Okay, it does blend out smoothly. And easily. Every time you cream contour, you want to go in and blend it a little more. Make sure everything's blended. You want no harsh lines whatsoever. Okay, so for concealer, we're going to use this concealer right here. And this one is in the shade Light Medium. So this concealer is a lightweight concealer. It brightens the skin tone, hides dark circles, and delivers flawless all-day coverage. So they have 6 shades available, and this retails for $8.42. I am using their lightest shade, and for it to be the lightest shade, it's pretty fucking dark. I didn't send any setting powders, and I was thinking about using this foundation powder as a setting powder, foundation powder as a translucent powder. Let's see how that goes. I'm gonna be using this tan golden full coverage foundation. Keep in mind that there's no rules to makeup. Experiment, do crazy shit, do crazy looks, try crazy things, you know what I mean? This is foundation and I'm using it to bronze my face, and it honestly looks so good. I'm gonna use their Blush Touch palette. I always wet my brush when I'm gonna do highlighter. It gives your highlight way more pigmentation. I also spray my face, and I'm gonna be using the Mario Badescu Rose Water. Ooh. Oh shit, I was not expecting that. So it's okay if it looks a little crazy right now once you apply blush. I always do highlighter and then blush because I like to blend in the highlight and blush together. So you focus on the product here, and then once you notice that your brush barely has any product, that's when you want to throw it back. The brush. So when you use a smaller detailed brush, it gives the illusion of you having a smaller petite nose. So always go in with a small brush. Don't use that big brush to apply your nose highlight. And I'm gonna use that same shade and do my inner corners. I am loving this highlighter. I am so shook. Also apply some on your brow bone. I don't even think I showed you guys the lippie box. So right here we have this shade, which is marooned. Here we have Prodigy. Okay, well this one isn't as pigmented as... And here we have the shade Charms. This one actually smells good. This is the shade Mad Money. And we have the shade right here, which is the shade Furniture. So this is the shade Ace. I made 3 lip glosses, which are these 3. Wow, who am I with a red lipstick? I normally just stick to like my basic nudes, you know? And my lips are already so tiny, and I feel like if I put like a red, it like catches too much attention. It's like, oh, I see your paper cut lips. You know what I mean? I'm gonna use the Full Spectrum CoverGirl eyeliner, which this one is the black one. So let me just do this right now really quickly. This Essence mascara. This is my favorite mascara, guys. It's $5. I'm actually surprised that CoverGirl did not send over a mascara, because to be honest, like I feel like I know them for their mascara. Like I always would, when I was like in high school, I used to buy the mascaras all the time. So going back to the palette I was using, I'm gonna use that last shade just to apply it on my under eyes. So I'm going to be using these Queen Bee lashes in the style Columbia. I am living for their packaging. If you guys have not checked out their lashes, Queen Bee lashes have really affordable lashes. So if you guys want to go check them out, I do have a discount code with them. It's Mireya2A's MUA. But the back says trabaja duro y en silencio deja que tu éxito haga el ruido. They're the realest. Like they sent me so many lashes, and I love their lashes. The thing about me is that my lashes have to hit my forehead. If they're not hitting my forehead, I don't want to talk. I am using the Duo lash glue, and I use the one with the brush. I don't like any eyelash glue that does not have a brush. I'm just touching up my eyebrows because it is very important to touch up your eyebrows after the whole shebang happens on your face, because all the powders and stuff, it does make your eyebrows dusty. Don't leave your house with dusty eyebrows, guys. Please don't. Focus your eyelashes in the middle of your eye. And then you want to start stressing about the corners. Focus it in the middle. And then the corners. I'm going to be using my Urban Decay All-Nighter Setting Spray. I really like the lippie. I like the foundation. I look pretty fucking snatched, to be honest. Like, I was not expecting it to look this good. This highlighter is the for sure thing that I'm going to continue using, which is the Blush Touch highlighter. I know for a fact I'm gonna use this. Like, the highlighter is so bomb. The other thing I really liked was the lippie, which this lippie is in the color Tryant. What I was a little, shooketh about was the fact that they only have a few concealers. They don't have many different shades. And for this to be their lightest shade, that's shocking to me. I honestly feel blessed that they sent me this PR package. Like, I was not expecting it in a million years. They just happened to email me, and I was like, oh, what, me? So I'm actually really thankful that they sent me this. So a huge shout out to them. A huge shout out to every other company that has sent me something. Like, you guys see something in me that I don't see in myself, and I am so thankful for that. And for all of you guys that motivated me to start YouTube. I know I put it to the side for so long. So this is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you guys end up recreating this look right here, make sure to tag me on Instagram. I love seeing you guys recreate my looks. And I do share them, so if you guys post it on your story, it's easier for me to share it from your story to my story. If you guys have any other video suggestions, make sure to leave some comments down below. You know, leave your thoughts and what I could do better, what I can improve, what do you guys want to see. Anything, just leave some love down below, guys. I would truly appreciate it. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification thingy with my bobber, so you guys can get notified whenever I post.